Okay, here's a video response again to another video that I had done about how to prepare a smoothie when I was demonstrating with my blender and preparing a smoothie. So someone had asked, how long do you freeze fruits and vegetables, and what do you put them in before you freeze them? Okay, I only freeze fruits. I do not freeze vegetables because vegetables are not made to be frozen. Okay, the only thing that I would agree on to be frozen are like frozen corn, frozen carrots and peas that are in those pre-made packages. You know, like mixed vegetables are okay. You know, that when you buy them at whatever you buy at the store already frozen, then I would agree those are okay to freeze. But I normally don't freeze any other vegetables. Okay, the only time I would freeze potatoes and carrots is when I have like turkey, when I have leftover turkey from the holidays or whatever. Whenever I make, like, you know, potatoes and carrots with like whole chicken or like with turkey, whatever leftovers I have, I would then freeze it together. That's the only time that I would freeze, you know, vegetables. So okay, and they said, what do you put them? Jet, go play. Okay, and what do you put them in before you freeze them? I normally put them in like a clear, clean grocery plastic bag. Like I put them in, I have my own, I have bought my own clear roll of grocery bags. I'm not talking about the one with the handles that you buy at the grocery store, not those. I buy the one that's made for fresh produce, like that comes in a roll. I had bought like a box of 4 rolls of plastic bags, you know? And so that's what I use. You can use Ziploc bags, you can use food containers if you like. Plastic bags are much better because they kind of save a lot of space. They kind of smash down, or you could squeeze the air out. But containers can be kind of bulky and they take a lot of space, you know? So if you want something that saves more room, that could fit into fridges better, plastic bags would be better, okay? And that's what I normally put my fruits in. I would put them in plastic bags, or I put them in a container. If you don't want your bananas to smash, then put them in a container where nothing doesn't sit on top of it or smash it together, because when you try to break it apart to make a smoothie, they're kind of like stuck together, okay? So that's it. For the fruits, I usually save my fruits in for about a month or more, however long it lasts. And for the strawberries, they stay in there like forever, however long they last. I mean, they're pretty good. But like I said, if you use a lot of frozen fruits, it's going to be harder to blend, and you're going to have to add a lot more liquids in there, and it's going to dilute your flavor. So it's not going to taste that good, okay? So I usually freeze my strawberries 100% frozen. The bananas, I usually freeze it halfway. If I don't have time, I'll just have to use it at room temperature. But if I know in advance, I could also refrigerate them at 40 degrees, the standard temperature. Otherwise, if I wanted more of a thick smoothie on a hot day, then I'll freeze it halfway. And you can put it in there for, if you put your fruits in the freezer for about 30 minutes, that's pretty decent. Up to an hour, it's going to start getting more frozen, okay? So you decide. Like I said, it's based on experience and how high power your blender is, okay? If your blender is really weak and not strong, then you shouldn't freeze your fruits too much, or too much of it, depending on the quantity that you're making, because it's going to be very hard to blend, okay? So it's based on experience, okay? So just keep experimenting, and you know, you'll build your confidence. You'll eventually know how the fruits work and how the veggies work and how your blender works, the one that you're using, okay? So good luck on that.